Before I get into the JoJo review, I just want to say to all these Sword Magical Index fan, the subs aren't out yet, so that's the reason why I haven't gotten to reviewing that yet. So I'll review it whenever the subs are out. I don't know what's wrong, but it's delayed for whatever reason. Anyways, let's get into this episode of JoJo. This was more action-packed, and the action was pretty good. You know what? Mista in a way reminded me a lot of ways. Reminded me of Joseph, like, and by what that I mean is like how he planned all this together, and pretty much remember how Joseph in season 2 used to like predict things and stuff. It reminded me so much of that when Mista was kind of like just going to shoot the gun and he was like, I only have one bullet left. And it kind of reminded me of a lot like how Joseph used to like, even though it was a different thing, he used to predict things, and Mista on the other hand was to just was like manipulating this guy, basically. But like it still reminded me how Joseph used to just like predict things and think ahead. So it was a pretty cool sequence in my opinion. That whole sequence, in my opinion, yeah, it reminded me a lot of Joseph. Like, and Joseph being Joseph, he is a cool character. But yeah, so that whole sequence is pretty cool in my opinion. Uh, as for the unlucky four, I don't know what it is yet. I have heard that there is a backstory to it, but I still don't know what the unlucky four is because yeah, that's pretty much. I don't know what unlucky four is. So whenever he got the full bullets, he's like, "Damn, I'm screwed." And we lost the full of four bullets. I have one bullet left. That's it. And that was a pretty cool sequence too, in my opinion. We also get a little bit of Mista's backstory. I'll not say this is a complete backstory because it's got more to it, but we get a little bit of sequential, just showing how Mista's character just in general was. So that was a pretty cool sequence, and I must say the brutality they showed in this episode with the woman getting beat up and everything, credits there. I mean, Jojo has never held back on doing stuff, and it's again proving that it's not gonna hold back in this season too, which I can appreciate personally. Like, it's pretty cool in my opinion. Now, finally, but not least, after Mista has defeated this guy, I think his name is Sale. Yes, I'm not even joking. I read the name of the stand master. It's called Sale. I don't know what to say. Like, I heard weird names in all of JoJo, but Sale has to be a weird, as one of the weirdest ones I've heard in JoJo at least. But and his sad name is Craftwork. So just you don't know what Sales Craftwork does. Sales Craftwork. Oh, it all makes sense. Oh Jesus. Anyways, yeah. If you want to know what Craftwork actually does, it's basically a stand which it basically fixes everything. Meaning that it it stops everything in its moment and keeps it fixed over there like a glue. Basically, it's glued to that place. Yeah, so that's pretty much his stand, I would say. As for the force thing, I don't know how he did that. Like, he's just applying force and then that somehow the bullets fly. I don't know how that works. I'm not gonna go too deep into that because it's in the end it's still a great show. It's still a great episode to watch, especially to watch a fight sequence. Because, honest, was there really a fight sequence at all? Because, through what I remember, most of the stuff that happened so far in Part Five, it's more or less, it more or less has been, uh, more on the thinking side rather than I'm gonna fight this guy. So it's been more on using how to how you have to use your intentions rather than fighting someone head to head. And this episode also mostly of that, and I can appreciate that. You know why? Because it's one of the things where an anime where you gotta use your intelligence, because it shows the character, just in general. Because if you don't use your intelligence and you just win by like some bullshit plot armor device, it gets kind of gets like dead. Like what? Do you just do us like ex machina that out of nowhere? So it's just like yeah, that's just which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, let me know what you think about this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, uh, part 5. I don't know why I started there for a second. I actually was thinking which part was this for a second. I don't know why. It's obvious it's part 5 because it's Geo. I mean, come on. I know why I'm breaking out here. Anyways, let me know what you think about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.